Hello all my beautiful little unicorns and welcome back to my channel. And if this is the first time that you're on my channel, please allow for me to introduce myself to you. My name is Vanessa Somuayina and most of you know me as your big sis from the internet as well as the unicorn mom. And in today's pick a symbol psychic reading video, I've got your July predictions and horoscopes prepared for you. And as a June Cancer baby, you're probably watching this video just around my birthday, which is June 29th. And you guys, how this video works is that I will first introduce you to 3 symbols that you get to pick from, and that will make for part 1 of your prediction. But then you guys, things get even more personal and accurate as I have also prepared your horoscopes for each and every sign of the zodiac. So once you've picked the symbol that I'm about to introduce you to and you've received that first part of your reading, you then get to add on to that reading by clicking your zodiac sign's timestamp. I recommend that you watch your sun sign, and for a even more personal and accurate reading, feel free to tune into your moon and rising sign by utilizing all of the timestamps which I have provided for you to put together your very own personalized predictions. And for all of my OGs, those of you who have been with me for years, you will know that this is my birth month, so let's light a little birthday incense, shall we? Birthday incense to properly ring in the next cycle. My birthday being on June 29th, I'm a life path number 6, which makes me extremely sensitive and caring. And at this point of the video, it may be a little cheesy, but I just wanted to take this moment to express my appreciation and gratitude for each and every one of you, especially those of you who have been with me since the beginning. Thank you all for allowing me to continuously share my gifts on this platform and to be able to provide you with psychic insight that is grounded and practical so you can actually apply it in real life. I want you to know that you're so deeply loved and appreciated on my channel. And what can I say? I am excited for many more years of psychic readings to come. All right, you guys, enough of my cheesy intro. I'm about to put onto the screen the 3 symbols that I've got prepared for you for part 1 of your July predictions. Feel free to pause the video right here if you need a minute in order to make up your mind. And once you've selected the symbol of your choice, simply scroll down into the description box, click the timestamp of your symbol, and you will be fast forwarded to the relevant portion of this video. I hope that you enjoy your predictions and horoscopes, and I'll catch you during your readings. Hello, symbol 1. Welcome to the first part of your July prediction, which I can't wait for us to get into. We'll get straight into it. I hope that you enjoyed picking from the 3 different groups and symbols that I had prepared for you at the start of this video. But now let's see precisely what's coming towards you during the month of July, shall we? So first and foremost, we have Epona and the black horse, the black pony, as well as Hathor, which represents your soul family. Animals are your soul family, group number 1. So if you've always felt drawn to animals and kind of like they are more trustworthy and easier for you to get along with, it's not just because it is in actuality true, because they don't hide their emotions such as humans do, but it's also because you have a deeper connection with animals and you have a deeper connection with your soul family, which means your ancestors and people that you just get along with without having to say too much or talk, in a sense of filling space. You are the type of person that others feel very comfortable around, even when nothing is being said, even when you're not having an active conversation and you're just in the same room with them. And I see here within Apollo that during the month of July, you will be receiving and noticing a lot of divine messages that are coming from Earth, a lot of symbols that are coming from nature. So that could be, for example, seeing white feathers everywhere that you go, seeing alive or deceased birds in different parts of the forest where you're going for a walk. Another thing that I'm also getting here is you seeing wildlife that you don't usually see. So it could be foxes, raccoons, wolves, bears, depending on what part of the world that you live in, of course, group number 1. All of that is coming to you in July, and it will make it abundantly clear that your purpose in life is deeper than to just go to your 9 to 5, work, clock in, and pay bills. or do your business and be in a hamster wheel of just constantly being in the same cycle, paying bills, and then that's it. You're meant to accomplish so much more within this lifetime. And I want you to know here, the next message we've received in the Dolomite from this oracle deck is to stay strong in your faith. A positive outcome is dependent on you keeping a positive mindset. So July is a month where the more positive you are, the more positive results and outcomes come towards you. So that means if you're feeling super positive about your career, your business, what's going on in your private life, your love life, all of a sudden everything seems to be falling into place effortlessly. Your mind is a lot stronger and more influential than you thought or you ever gave it credit, group number one. And I want you to know here in the Dolomite that the message you're receiving is to use your mind to your advantage. Use your mind to create more of what you like and you desire. Next up, we've got the Angelite. The Angelite brings the message to join in with like-minded people for friendship and increased spiritual growth. So even a spiritual or religious community, of course, you want to make sure that this is a community that is open-minded, that this isn't cultish, and here within the Angelite that you are, of course, want to make sure, of course, that this is a safe space, that you're in a community of like-minded people who push you to be your best self, not who limit you. So if you are in some sort of religious or spiritual community, or even a program such as a teaching program, a coaching program, even an education system that makes you feel like the goal is to just have you be 100% docile, listening to what others are saying and paying for it as well, I want you to know that's probably not the community for you, because you are meant to be able to go and come as you please. If any type of community makes you feel pressured, then you know that it's probably not the right space for you. And if something is really as good as it's advertised to be, you don't have to pressure people to be in it. So I want you to know here in the Angelite that you have options during the month of July to join different clubs, networks, and communities. Join the one that feels the least forced and the most like you are just accepted for who you are. Because next up within the Alchemist, I don't break that easy, not anymore. Instead, I use things as fuel. You have been through a hell of a lot, group number one, and if you were to tell other people what you've been through in this life already at your age, it's actually valid for about 5 lifetimes, honestly, group number one. And I want you to know here in the Alchemist that that has given you a very strong psyche as well as attitude in life. And no matter how anyone may try to break you or what anyone might say to you, you are always stronger than any type of external force. And I see that you have a very effort type of attitude in July, which is making some people mad. And what it's also doing for you here in the rebirth, and we've also got number 13. Mind you, the Alchemist corresponded to number 39. So we have 13 multiplied by 3, which equals 39. And the number 3 being of importance, know that a synchronicity coming to you in July. Write this down, group number one, because I want you to be aware of this happening, and I want you to also know how much this reading was truly meant for you. So write down the number 333 coming towards you in July. You'll notice it over and over again. License plate, house numbers, phone numbers. I want you to know here within rebirth that because you have this like effort attitude, this attitude of I do what I want because this is my life, this is giving you this rebirth energy of it being time to leave the old behind. You're not going to try to bring anyone with you to the month of July and August who's just holding you back and who you can tell is just not ready to level up. I see here for you, group number one, you are ready to leave the old behind. You're ready to upgrade, and you're taking friends with you who are ready as well. If someone is not in a space where they're able to see that it's time for you to, romanticize your life, like we've got here in Look for Fairies, live your best Delulu life if that's what you feel like doing, because at the end of the day, there's no point in being quote unquote realistic. What is realistic even? And if you are on the spectrum, for example, then you would totally resonate with this. And looking for fairies is literally a symbol that the month of July is your month where the less realistic you are, the more successful you become, and the more people are obsessed with you and want to be around you. And it builds more and more strength in who you are authentically and in never dimming your light in order to fit in. So it's like the more social validation that you get in July, which you're getting a lot of, people trying to be your friend, people giving you a lot of compliments for your looks and also your accomplishments, it gives you even more of a reason to stay that way and even more of a reason to continue your life like this and to continue to be yourself, because look how well it's been working for you, group number one. So group one, this is the first part of your reading that I've received for you. I hope that you found it insightful. If you already did, then make sure that you leave a coffee cup emoji below in the comment section to let me and others know that you were here. And now what I would like you to do is to scroll back down into the description box or to the top of the comment section, click the timestamp of your zodiac sign, and then you'll be fast forwarded to the second, even more intricate part of your July prediction, which is based on your zodiac sign. So that is the horoscope portion of this reading. And the first part, which you just received now, is meant to be combined with your zodiac signs reading. So click that timestamp, and I'll catch you during part 2 of your July predictions. Hello, my gorgeous soul of group number 2. You chose the second symbol in order to help uncover exactly what's coming towards you during the month of July. So let's get into it, group number 2, before we delve into your zodiac signs portion, which will make up for part 2. But part 1 is meant to be added to your horoscope. So let's see what the first part of your prediction has to say for you, group number 2. So we've got movement as well as, being intimate. I'm just gonna cover that up because we want to make sure that we stay PG-13 on here, that we don't get demonetized. So obviously the month of July, it's going to be an interesting month behind closed doors. You're going to be having a great time in your intimate life. There's going to be a lot of movement, a lot of newness going on, and a lot of exploration of your body and your sensuality. Moving more deeply into your reading, we've also got the burning bowl ritual that showed up for you. So this is basically when you create a fire. It could be like, for example, a campfire outside. You write down all of the things you want to let go of on a piece of paper, and then you put it into the fire, into the flames. If you're not doing a campfire, you can also do that on a grill outdoors, for example. And that way you are symbolically and energetically releasing the things that no longer serve you. And in connectivity to movement as well as intimacy, I want you to know that there are some self-limiting beliefs that you have allowed to be around you for longer than necessary and longer than they should be around you. Beliefs about your body, about your level of attractiveness, about whether you are able to make a romantic partner happy long term. Releasing that is not only therapeutic, but also so necessary for the month of July, because honestly, you don't deserve to be carrying those overthinking thoughts with you everywhere you go and in every relationship that you have. Even if you're currently in a relationship, it's so much more fun when you can release the overthinking and feeling as though you're not quite enough. I see here next within the Hierophant that we've also got the number 5, which numerologically speaking is a number of confronting challenges, which is what you're doing in July with flying colors, with a lot of enthusiasm. You're breaking through any obstacles that you have, especially mental ones, and the Wheel of Fortune is actually a symbol of good luck, good fortune, and positive things coming towards you in all areas of life. So your career, your private life, your friendships. One thing I'm also getting here in the Wheel of Fortune is complete alignment from the inside out. So because you're feeling great in your body, you've cleaned up your diet and you're moving, it actually does also show itself in the way that you deal with other people, because you're more confident, you're more upbeat, you're in a great mood. That's also why the 5 of Cups has showed up in reverse. The cards that show up in reverse are said to mean the exact opposite in tarot. So the 5 of Cups upright would mean a time of sorrow, of not feeling great, of being sad. But because this card showed up in reverse, actually all of those challenging feelings, they're leaving. They're no longer part of your life. In July, any type of overthinking and negativity is just gone. It's absolutely not part of this month whatsoever. And it's not just a coincidence, it's because you've been working on this. So for some reason, this next card does not want to show up by itself because we've got two cards that are kind of stuck to one another. So I guess both cards want to be read, which is the Eight of Pentacles and the Knight of Swords. And I can tell you exactly why group number 2, because your guides are trying to say to you, don't give up now on a project that is making you feel like your head is on fire. So if you've had an idea for example, an app, a online course, a business that you have not started yet, you haven't been successful at yet, and you're thinking whether it's even a good idea to do it. You're asking yourself, is it even possible? Because now it's been a while, you haven't been successful at it yet, you haven't properly gotten into it yet, so now you're having doubts, and your guides are literally saying to you, there's a reason why you chose this group, there's a reason why you're here right now receiving this reading, and it's to tell you, group number 2, don't give up now. Don't give up right before you're actually turning the corner to your first big level of success that you absolutely did not expect. So I definitely want you to know here, success is what's coming next when it comes to your career and any type of entrepreneurial projects that you have been into and that you've been thinking of. The Knight of Swords is actually a symbol of your thoughts being your most valuable asset and your thoughts getting you to that next level where you would like to go. Next up, you are facing fears in July. Major spiritual changes are unfolding. This is your chance to soar, group number 2. This is your chance to grow. This is your chance to become the person you've always wanted to be. You are facing fears of failure, fears of not being enough. And with every single time that you face any of these fears, you become more confident and you start to believe in yourself to a level that is new, that you never experienced before, but that you so deserve, group number 2, because it has been a long time since you felt as confident as you're feeling during the month of July. And then we've also got Diana. Diana is the symbol of focused intention. Think about what you desire. Set your sights high. Expect the best possible outcome because July is really that for you, group number 2. If you have been thinking to yourself, you're kind of unsure how this month is going to go, you're a little worried that things are not going to take the turn for the better that you wanted them to, fear not, group number 2, because I want you to know that in your reading, I can see here that things are going into the most positive direction possible. There are so many unexpected positive changes coming towards you. I see that in the Wheel of Fortune, and it's all because you decided to not give up and to be stronger than self-limiting beliefs. Group number 2, this is the first part of your reading you were meant to receive to now add on to the horoscope portion of your prediction, which is based on your zodiac sign. So what I'd like you to do is scroll down into the description box, click your zodiac sign's timestamp, and then you'll be fast forwarded to the second, even more personal, intricate part of your July horoscope, where we're going to be delving into everything that you need to know. We are going to be channeling divine messages based on your zodiac sign for the month of July. So I'll catch you at the click of your next timestamp. Welcome, my gorgeous soul of symbol 3, to part 1 of your July prediction. So in this portion of this reading, we're going to get into precisely what's coming towards you during the month of July based on the symbol that you chose during the intro of this video. Before we then add on to your reading by adding your zodiac signs horoscope as part 2. But let's first delve into the first portion of your July prediction, shall we? So first and foremost, we have got the Lion, and we've also got marriage. Getting married to a Leo much, group number 3? So one thing that I can see here within the Lion is to harness the loyal and protective aura of the Lion and charge ahead magnificently. Leo energy is supercharged, group number 3, during the month of July, and I also see commitment to Leos is supercharged. If you are a Leo yourself, you're thinking about marriage, you're going to weddings, you are attracting emotional fulfillment and unconditional love. So this is a great month actually for a real relationship that is going to withstand the test of time. This is actually a great month for you to not only have this lion spirit of being outgoing and being protective and being loyal, but also just being in a long-term connection. The world is a card and a symbol of all possibilities being available to you. The world is a symbol of ultimate fulfillment. In case you didn't know this, even in the tarot, the final card of the major arcana in the tarot is the World card, which symbolizes fulfillment, having everything that you desire and not wanting for anything else. So this is a month of triumph in marriages and relationships. The month of July is a month of winning. This is a month in which this area of your life is going so insanely well that here next within the Chariot, you are charging ahead with confidence. You are staying strong and so focused. You've got goals for yourself and your home life, your private life, your family life, and I want you to know here within the Chariot that you're charging straight towards that with a lot of speed and a lot of this energy of getting what you want, because the month of July is building you up so much. That's what I see here within your reading, group number 3. And this is really great news, because actually it just shows that when it comes to relationships, this is a month in which you are winning. This is a month in which you can tell that, all right, everything that I desired, everything that I set up boundaries for, it's now working. Next, we've received the boundaries card, which is actually showing up to remind you of how healthy it's been for you to set boundaries and for you to uphold those. At the beginning, when you were thinking of setting boundaries, when you were thinking of making it clear what you would accept and what not in love, you thought that maybe you would end up alone. You thought that maybe it would be bad for your relationships, when it's actually the best thing that you could have ever done, because it also shows whomever you're with and whoever comes into your life that you value yourself enough to have boundaries and to make people respect those boundaries if they want to be anywhere near you. Next up, we've got flow. So the month of July is a month of flow. It's a month where everything is just happening effortlessly. You're paying your bills effortlessly. You're going to your workouts effortlessly. Your friend circle, everything's working out with meeting up with them effortlessly. There's a lot of kindness during the month of July. That's what I see next for you, group number 3. There's nothing to really worry about and everything to celebrate in this upcoming month. And I see that you're also receiving a gift that makes your inner child happy. I see that here within the kindness card. A gift that makes your inner child happy is, for example, something that is like memorabilia that reminds you of Pokemon, that reminds you of Sailor Moon, that reminds you of the Flintstones, that reminds you of some sort of cartoon that you used to watch as a child, and also songs that you used to like as a kid. And next, we have also got mental repetition. So you're going to over and over again be repeating in your head this childlike memory that is being activated by this gift that you're receiving during the month of July. And it will make a lot of sense if you're a Leo and your birthday is literally in July, why you would be receiving gifts, why you would be in a place where you're mentally rehearsing what happened to you as a child. But I do also just want you to know, for all of you who are experiencing this mental repetition from the gift that you're getting during the month of July, it's really healthy actually for you to go back into the past and figure out why you are the way that you are today due to some of the experiences that you had. Good, challenging, amazing, and those that you feel like you could have also gone without. Next, we've got be open to receiving. So group number 3, the month of July is the month of you being open to receiving. Take the gift, receive the gift, be happy with the gift. Stop the overthinking, group number 3. You guys know I'm a very straightforward, very honest reader. I have been doing this for years. I have got close to 800 pick a card reading videos on my channel. I don't sugarcoat. Receive the gift, take the gift, enjoy the gift. People want to give you gifts, and there's no reason in you playing coy and you playing shy. And because honestly, it's just going to make the person who wants to give you this gift, remember they want to, it's just going to make them feel bad. If someone wants to give you a gift, it will make them so happy if you just receive it and you're excited about it and you're happy about it. Next up, we've got the day you plant the seed. Group number 3, symbol 3. You're planting seeds in July that are going to reap rewards, benefits, and crops later down the line. So this is the month of a lot of seed planting. So rather than focusing on how much you're harvesting, how much things are already working, focus on planting seeds, focus on output, focus on putting yourself out there. Also on social media, if part of your career, your job, or another stream of income that you're trying to create has to do with being present on social media. Another thing here within Create and Progress that I'm seeing for you, symbol 3, is that this is a very creatively progressive month. This is a month in which everything that you're doing with your artwork, be it painting, writing, music, you're going to progress way more quickly than you have in the last months, because you're just so in alignment with the part of you that gets into the flow state very easily, and then you can't even figure out how quickly time went by. It just sort of happened. You know that feeling, symbol 3? And we've also got beauty sleep. So symbol number 3, sleep, nap. Take as much sleep time as you can. Beauty sleep is the healthiest thing that you can do for the month of July, and it's going to help you to actually have a lot more output. So by output, I mean posting videos, creating videos, putting in the work, going to the gym, reading the books, just all of the healthy habits. The more you sleep, the more recharged and healthy that you are, and the more you will actually be doing all of these things that in the end will make you feel really proud and make you feel good and create even more delayed gratification later down the line. So group number 3, this is the first part of your reading that I've received for you. I trust that you found it insightful. Don't forget to leave a lion emoji below in the comment section to let me and others know that you were here and that you selected symbol 3 for part 1 of your July prediction. But now we'll delve into the second, even more intricate part of your reading, which is based on your zodiac sign. So now what I'd like you to do is scroll down into the description box, click your zodiac sign, and then you'll be fast forwarded to the relevant portion of this video, which is based on your horoscope, which is your zodiac sign, so we can delve even more deeply into exactly what's coming towards you during the month of July. I'll catch you during your zodiac sign's second portion of your reading. Hello, my gorgeous Aries baby. Welcome to the second, even more intricate part of your July prediction, which is based on your zodiac sign. So let's delve straight into it to figure out precisely what is happening for Aries. We've got a Virgo in your life, and this Virgo is a Virgo that's bringing you peace. They're working hard in order to appease you. Let's see what else we're going to receive. We've also got the 3rd house. So Virgo in the 3rd house, they are living very close to you. So their place of residency is closer to your home than you thought or than you expected. And I want you to know that you're going to meet this Virgo in your neighborhood and in a place where you're like, oh, okay, you live just around the corner from me. Who would have thought? And this Virgo might just be a friend. It might be a romantic interest. We're about to figure out precisely what's going on with this Earth sign. But I just want you to know this is a very positive connection. This is someone you're going to learn a lot from. Next up, we've got Hilarion. Hilarion tells us a little more about what's happening here in July. Honor your sensitivity, retreat to recharge and heal. Your light supports others. I want you to understand here that this is someone with whom you can hang out with. And with Hilarion, I see that they have this divine masculine energy of someone who is connected to Earth. They're also an Earth sign in Virgo. This is a connection where you feel like you can be yourself and where your sensitivity is honored and it's looked at as a gift rather than a burden. And I want you to also know here, I'll just put Hilarion right in the middle of your reading, that this is someone who has lighter green eyes and their hair also has a slightly red tinge to it. They like to wear green because it reminds them of the nature. They like to wear green and they have some sort of green talisman that they're either wearing as you're with them, or you will notice when you meet them one of the times that you are together during the month of July. And moving more deeply into your reading, let's see what else is going to come up for you, Aries. We've got the Queen of Water. So the Queen of Water is someone who has this mom friend type of energy, this basically unpaid therapist energy. It could be someone like myself. I'm a Cancerian, gorgeous Aries, but perhaps this is also a different friend in your life with whom you're talking to about this Virgo that's showing up here in Hilarion during the month of July, because you just want to get a little bit of input. You just want to hear what this friend would say about this connection, what they feel you should do moving forward. Oh, okay. We received the love card next. I am shook. I'm stunned. The love card showing up at this point in your reading is a very clear sign and indication that love is coming into your life during the month of July. Whether it's platonic, whether it's romantic, I just want you to know here that there is huge romance vibes in July. Even if you think to yourself, how is this going to happen? Seems so unlikely. Even if you're in a committed relationship, that doesn't mean love can't be reignited. That doesn't mean love can't still come into your life. And I want you to know we've also got the child. So love from a child that's in your life in July, because not all love only has to be romantic, but also the conception of a child that is made from a place of love is another thing that I see here for you, my gorgeous Aries. So family planning, actually having a pregnancy going on during the month of July that is rooted in love, that is rooted in a place where you're first going to tell someone here in the Queen of Water, whom you're really close to, who has this mom friend energy. Perhaps it's literally your mother, or it's just a person that has this very sensitive water sign energy with whom you can talk to about anything. You can confide into them with anything. Is that how you say it? You can confide in them is what I meant to say, Aries. Let's move a little more deeply into your reading. We've got proposal next. I mean, Aries, can this get any more romantic? Can this get any more like in the greatest romance movie that Disney has ever produced? So a proposal coming your way in July, a romantic or business opportunity is indicated here within the proposal. And I'm already getting jitters for you, my gorgeous Aries. I'm already feeling excited for you. I love the commitment that I'm seeing here for you during the month of July, because it shows that you're not going to be alone and that you are being appreciated and seen as extremely valuable. Next up, we have got the star. Now, the star brings a message that hard times are over. Look forward to an abundance of happiness, enthusiasm, and positivity. That's what's coming next for you, especially once you have made yourself feel emotionally safe to love, to open up, to just have fun, and also to enjoy everything that's happening here during the month of July. The star is a symbol of hope. It's a symbol of amazing, way better times ahead of you, and it is a symbol of enjoyment. So let's get into that, my gorgeous Aries. Let's start enjoying the month of July whenever it is that you're receiving this reading. Leave a star emoji below in the comment section to let me and others know that you're an Aries and you claim and receive this message. And wherever you are on our gorgeous planet, my beautiful Aries babies, I'm sending you so much love, and I can't wait to connect with you during one of our upcoming readings. Hello, my gorgeous Taurus baby, and welcome to the second, even more intricate part of your July prediction. So let's get straight into it and see precisely what's coming towards Taurus. You are ruled by Venus, in case you didn't know, and you are a sign that is said to be reliable, stable, as well as someone who can at times be a little stubborn, especially when you know what you want. Let's move into your reading. We've got Archangel Michael and we've got Melchizedek. So I do see here that for the month of July, we have some divine masculine energy that's coming into your life. The Archangel Michael is a representation of speaking up. That's why we've got a sword here, which represents communication, as well as trusting yourself. You're safe. Your angels are close to you. Surrender your concerns and allow a miracle to occur. So for my overthinking Tauruses, I want you to know here that the month of July is all about you relaxing and simply trusting. You overthink, you plan. You're the type of friend that is always there for others. Now it's time for you to see how others and the universe is going to be here for you. Next up within Melchizedek, you have learned from experience. More inner study is now required to further progress. That's a message I'm receiving for you, my beautiful Taurus baby. During the month of July, it's really a time for you to learn more if you're literally studying for an exam or you're reading a new book that you got, this makes a lot of sense within Melchizedek, but I want you to know that what this also means is that podcasts and YouTube videos are going to educate you in ways that you have not been educated before. Next up, we have got soul expansion for you. Your consciousness is expanding, my gorgeous Taurus baby. And what this means here is that you understand the connections between all things. You understand the connections between why you are the way you are today, what you've been through in the past that you would not wish upon anyone, but nevertheless, in a weird way, you're happy that you have your traumas because it's made you the strong individual that you are today. And I do see here that you're understanding the connection between family members of yours, why they behave in certain ways that can also trigger you or remind you of what you don't want to be like, and kind of show you the path as to how much you have grown in comparison to your family members and the people you grew up with. The difference is striking, my gorgeous Taurus baby, and it just shows that you have put a lot more inner work into motion in the last couple years, which makes it very clear why you can see things from so many different viewpoints and why perhaps other people might struggle to be as empathetic as you are. I see here within Master number 33 and the next message we've received within your reading that you are literally a unicorn in your friend circle. You're a unicorn when it comes to dating. You are 1 in a billion. Success, hope, freedom, healing, and magic are all available to you if you just believe. That's the message that the unicorn brings. But it also represents a very rare type of person, a very rare breed of human being. And that's what you're being reminded of, that you are here during the month of July if you ever feel doubtful. Next up, we've got the thorns for you. The thorns represent weathering the challenges ahead that will bring in a new and positive future. So through the month of July, you are constantly seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. So even if you have to go through some thorns, it doesn't matter because you know why you're going through some of these challenges, whether it's finishing a complicated project for work, starting your own business finally, or studying really hard for an exam. I want you to know here that it's all going to make sense once you've gotten through the thorns. We have got number 31 here in the thorns, then we had master number 33, which represented the unicorn, and now next up we have received number 3, which represents this chameleon and the beware card. Be careful who you trust at this time. Your guides in the universe is trying to say to you, my gorgeous Taurus, that during the month of July is a time where you should be very mindful about who you're keeping around you and who you share your deepest secrets with. So you may want to overshare. That may be how you are built. You're a very generous person, even with your feelings and your emotions. And I want you to know here that there's a reason you're receiving this card for the month of July. That is to protect you from oversharing with people that you don't know very well yet. So keep your secrets and the things that matter most to you private. Soak in a bath. Soaking in a bath is probably one of the most healing things that you can do for yourself during the month of July, because it not only cleanses you physically, as in getting clean and making sure that you are feeling fresh, but it's also cleansing you energetically, which is exactly what you're going to want to do throughout the month of July to keep pushing forward and getting through to the other side where you belong. And I see here within Connect with Earth that spending time in nature is another great way for you to increase your energy, for you to put your frequency into a place where you feel stable, where you feel as though you've got a solid ground beneath your feet, and where you feel like you're not anxious or stressed. Connecting with Earth as well as soaking in a bath, those are your natural remedies for the month of July to feel your absolute best, my beautiful Taurus baby. Now, this is the reading that I've received for you, and I trust that you found it insightful. Feel free to leave a unicorn emoji below in the comment section to let me and others know that you're a Taurus baby, because that's the only way anyone would know that you are. And wherever you are on our gorgeous planet, know that I'm sending you so much love, and I can't wait to connect with you during one of our upcoming readings. Hello, my beautiful Gemini babies. Welcome to the second, even more intricate portion of your July prediction. I hope that you enjoyed picking from the 3 groups that I had prepared for you during the intro of this video. But now let's talk all things Gemini and exactly what's happening for you during the upcoming month of July. So first and foremost, we have the King of Air. So this is an air sign coming into your life, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. And within destiny, I see that this is fated. This is destiny that they're coming into your life during the month of July. And you'll find out exactly why once they have arrived. You bonding over having the exact same hobbies, the exact same habits. And I see here within the King of Air that they're someone who is older, mature, they're in their masculine energy because air signs are a representation of masculine energy. And they are the type of person who really connects with you as a Gemini because they understand the way that you communicate, and they understand that for others, it might seem very direct and cutthroat, but you just don't like to beat around the bush, and you are destined to meet this person during the upcoming month of July. Moving more deeply into your reading, we have got the Ace of Air. I want you to know here in the Ace of Air, or traditional tarot would be Ace of Swords, that there is a new connection that's forming with this King of Air person. So this is not someone that you already know. This is a completely new person who was destined to come into your life during the month of July. And moving more deeply into your reading, they are meant to bring knowledge to you. So this could also be a mentor. This could be someone who is like a boss, basically, because they're bringing you a lot of knowledge that is going to elevate you to the next level, especially professionally speaking. This is someone who has achieved and accomplished a lot. Socially speaking, they are up there in the hierarchy. They are well respected by other human beings. And they're taking a particular interest and liking in you because they see so much of their younger self within you, and they see so much potential in you that they think is going to turn into an actual, real 3D manifestation. Next up, we've got well-being. My gorgeous Gemini, if you have been thinking of taking a weekend off, a couple days off, going to a spa, going and just chilling and relaxing, I just want you to know here within well-being that this is an option for you during the month of July, for you to take, for you to indulge in, for you to have fun with. Stop saying no to it. How often have you put it off, and when did you actually do it? Stop kidding yourself. Book it, go pay for it, so you're not going to make any excuses moving forward. Next up, we've got receive healing as well as number 1. Now, literally, your guides in the universe is urging you, prompting you, calling you out on receiving healing. Stop putting off even doctor's visits, right? Getting your blood work done, making sure that you get all of the necessary checkups, going to the dentist, getting the x-ray, making sure you don't have any cavities or anything that's forming that could easily be prevented now if you just knew. Whereas if you keep putting it off, you're going to keep overthinking, and it could turn into something bigger than necessary if you just got it checked out right now. So your guides are literally bringing the next card into your reading, which is acceptance. Accept the fact that there is no way around certain things. Yes, nobody likes to go to the dentist, or very few people actually like going. Very few people like to get their blood work done. And you will more and more just accept this as part of your routine and part of life. The more frequently you do it and you get over the discomfort, the fear, or even the fear of the costs of these things, because the more you do it, the more certainty that you have that you're actually healthy and in good shape, the more confidence that not only gives you to make sure you stay on track with your health and your healing, but it also gives you confidence in day-to-day interactions with other people. This is the type of confidence that you can't put a price tag on, and it's going to elevate you in so many different areas of your life. And I see here within Reawaken, if your sleep pattern has been off, if you feel as though it's been hard for you to sleep, to get rest, just overall you're not sleeping enough, you're not sleeping well, you're not feeling rested when you get up in the morning, the month of July is going to be that reawakening. It's going to be that epiphany that's going to tell you exactly why this is happening to you and exactly how to solve it, especially if you get a medical professional involved during the month of July to make sure that you are at your most optimal health. So for Gemini, the most important thing for you throughout the month of July is to take care of your health, is to get the tests that you know you've been putting off, get them done, even if it's just to give you clarity, and to focus on receiving healing, even if it's just a little iron supplement or vitamin D or B12. Moving a little more deeply into your reading, we've got Odin. Psychic insight is coming towards you during the month of July. Perhaps you're going to tune into another one of our readings together. Perhaps you're also going to feel this third eye opening within you, this psychic insight that is coming towards you, my gorgeous Gemini. Your third eye is open in July. See truth for what it is. Follow your intuition. You know exactly what to do, who to be close to, and who to cut off and stay away from. Don't question your intuition. Instead, trust it and lean into it. That's the message that I'm seeing here for you for the month of July. So we have two cards that popped right into your reading, that popped right side up as I was shuffling, which is the kangaroo as well as V. For any unsettled times that you have been going through, I want you to know here in correlation to the letter V that you're going to be victorious. If you feel like, oh, your love life has been kind of unsettled, or your finances, your career, you haven't really been so certain about what's going on there, whether you will be victorious or not, this is confirmation that in July you will receive the message of victory and the next step forward that shows that yes, you were successful at your ventures. So my absolutely stunning Gemini baby, this is the second, even more intricate part of your reading that I received for you. I hope that you enjoyed it and that you found it insightful. Of course, always feel free to let me know below in the comment section what resonated most with you and what you're looking forward to claiming. And wherever you are on our gorgeous planet, I'm sending you so much love, and I can't wait to connect with you during one of our upcoming readings. Hello, my gorgeous fellow Cancerians. Welcome to part 2 of your July prediction, and I hope that you enjoyed receiving the first part of your reading by picking from the 3 groups that I introduced you to during the intro of this video. But now let's talk all things Cancer for the month of July, shall we? So we've got the Unicorn as well as the Fool. My gorgeous Cancerians, you are so unique. That's why the Unicorn has showed up, because having you in someone's life, it's like a new beginning. Only a fool would not understand what a unicorn you are when it comes to loyalty, when it comes to care, when it comes to empathy. And I want you to know this is a really positive sign for you during the month of July, because the unicorn brings a message of success, hope, freedom, healing, and magic that are all available to you if you just allow it, if you just believe. Here within the Fool, I want you to know that in the tarot, this actually marks the start of a fresh beginning. Have the courage to embrace change, take risks, be adventurous. That's what the Fool represents within this oracle deck, but it has a greater meaning in tarot in the sense of the month of July is a completely fresh start for you. We've also got celebrations, of course. All of my July Cancerians, you are ready to bring new and exciting things into your life. You're receiving gifts, presents. If you are a June Cancerian, just as I am, then of course you also vibe with the celebrations, because it's our birthday, and receiving is something that we had to learn, that we're not born with skills of receiving and just being happy to say, you know what, thank you for giving me this, thank you for being there for me, thank you for showing me this care and for giving me this actual gift. And I see here within Sweet Oblivion, it's okay. I don't know what I'm doing either is the message here. None of us really know what we're doing. Sweet Oblivion is all about being okay with the uncertainty of life and the fact that it's completely fine to not know what to expect during the month of July and to still have fun. It's completely okay to not know what the next year, the next chapter of your life is going to entail, and to just trust that it's going to be awesome, because within space, time, and self, we've got the message to trust in the places you feel guided towards. You will be doing traveling and exploring to countries and places that you've always felt guided towards, and there is this reincarnation that's coming towards you in the next cycle of your life. And I want you to know that this next year is a really important one, because it's going to change you forever, and it's going to shape you into the person that you were meant to be long term. Right now, you are in a stage of your life where you are extremely flexible still. So you can grow in any direction, and you're using this opportunity in order to become your best self. And I want you to know here that the month of July is also a month where booking flights to a place you've never been before is likely going to happen. And I also want you to pay close attention to what your body needs in the sense of massages, physiotherapy, taking care of your joints and your back as well as your feet. I want you to know here that the month of July is a month for you to deepen your self-care practice, get back into yoga, go to that physiotherapy, as already mentioned. Don't neglect your body, your muscles, and any place that may feel a little under tension. And also, with all of the celebrating, make sure you get enough rest. Make sure you get those 7 to 9 hours of sleep, whatever feels good in your body. And if you're going through a phase where you need a little more rest and a little more sleep, don't beat yourself up over it. Just know that that is this phase in your life. That is the current cycle that you're in, and that your body goes through its own types of fluctuations, that rather than shaming your body for it, why not enjoy the fact that your body even has the ability to go through these changes, because your body is adjusting to the environment, to the air, to the temperature, to what you're feeding it. And next in your reading, we've received the message that you're ready. You're ready for June. You're ready for what comes next within your life. You're ready for that relationship. You're ready to start that family, to start that business, to upgrade your life. You may feel as though, oh no, I'm scared, I'm not ready, it's not yet the right time. But my fellow Cancerian, you will never feel 100% like this is the perfect moment for a huge life change. Does that mean that you're not ready? No, that is just the fear in you that's speaking. And within the next few weeks, there will be some huge, humongous life changes that you are going to remember for years to come, that this happened during the month of July 2025. You were worried that perhaps maybe you're not ready to embark on this new journey, like we've got here within the Fool represented in the message of being adventurous, but you'll be so happy that you actually did bet on yourself and your capability, and you took the leap of faith, because that is the absolute best decision that you could have ever made. Now, my gorgeous fellow Cancerian, this is the reading that I received for you. Leave a little gift emoji below in the comment section to claim this reading and to let me and others know that you are a fellow Cancerian, because that's the only way anyone would know. And wherever you are on our gorgeous planet, know that I'm sending you so much love, and I can't wait to connect with you during one of our upcoming readings. Hello, my gorgeous Leo babies. Welcome to the second, even more intricate portion of your July predictions, where we're going to talk all things Leo and see precisely what's coming towards you. So first and foremost, Leo, we've got Saturn for you. Saturn is the planet that accepts challenge in order to gain wisdom. So the month of July is a month where you're feeling extremely fearless, and you're going to be accepting new challenges in the best possible way. So you're not afraid to try out the new. And within Uranus, I also see a very strong connection to Aquariuses and your potential for sudden change, enlightenment, and awakening. You are loving being out and about with friends who are super innovative, who are super unique. You're not afraid of anyone judging you any longer. That's not how you want to live your life, but you are committed to a life of freedom. You are committed to a life of living fully. And July just shows that by you going out more, wearing what you've always wanted to wear, exploring new parts of your city and your town, traveling. I see here within Melchizedek that what this does is it makes you very street smart. So while you might be educated when it comes to being book smart and having had a good education, generally speaking, I just want you to know here, my gorgeous Leo baby and Melchizedek, that what this shows is you are learning and other areas of life where no book can really teach you any of these learnings or teachings. You have to have experienced it yourself. It's one of those things where it's like, if you know, you know. Next up, we've got Master Buddha, increased awareness, a deep connection, and trusting your inner voice. I see here for the month of July, you are feeling a super deep connection to your inner voice and your intuition. In the past, you may have asked yourself, am I being a little bit too much? Am I overestimating myself or this situation? But I see here that in July, your confidence level is just going to go up a notch as you feel this increased sense of security in your own decisions. Then we've also got master number 44, and let's just say intimacy, as I don't want this video to get demonetized. And then we've also got movement. So you're clearly going to have a lot of movement, a lot of fun behind closed doors during the month of July, my gorgeous Leo baby. And I want you to know here that what this means is intimacy with another person. This means being extremely close to another human being. And I do also want you to know here within Flow Like Water that it feels very natural. You're enjoying it, you're not feeling self-conscious of your body, you're having a great time, not just spiritually, but also with your senses, also when it comes to human pleasures and physical pleasures. And I love this for you, my gorgeous Leo, because it shows that you're just feeling really free in every sense. You're feeling free in life, you're feeling free in love and in your physical body, and that's beautiful to see. And I also see here within triggers that the month of July is going to be a month where you're realizing a lot of things that you thought would or could trigger you. You no longer really care about them. That's what I see here within triggers. You're no longer triggered by a sense of feeling imperfect. Maybe you have stretch marks or your skin isn't perfect on your body or in your face. Perhaps the shape of your body is not that which you see promoted heavily on social media. Maybe it's your style, maybe it's your height, maybe it's the shape of a facial feature of yours. Whatever it is, I see here you're not triggered anymore because you have transformed insecurity into security. You have transformed insecurity into actually making yourself your own beauty standard and not caring about what anyone else may think, not caring about whether you are following the trends right now or not, because you're realizing even the people who are leading the trends, they don't even look like they do in the photos 50 filters later. Next up, we've got modified. It showed up for you, my gorgeous Leo. So you are literally modifying everything to your advantage. So in the past, there was overthinking. You may have not felt as confident. And I do see here that instead of seeing yourself as a quote-unquote victim, you're just modifying every situation into a character building exercise. You're modifying everything into serving you. And you're really all about living this one life that you have fully, rather than allowing for another day to go by where you feel like you're being held back by either external circumstances or by simply being too shy to live out loud, which is what you were born to do. As a Leo, you're ruled by the sun, and I can't wait to see all of my Leos having the best time during the month of July and just being so authentic to yourselves. Now, my beautiful Leo baby, this is the reading that I received for you. I hope that you found it insightful and that it resonated. Feel free to let me know below in the comment section. And wherever you are on our gorgeous planet, know that I'm sending you so much love, and I can't wait to connect with you during one of our upcoming readings. Hello, my beautiful Virgo baby. Welcome to the second, even more intricate part of your July prediction. I hope that you enjoyed picking from the 3 groups that I introduced you to during the intro of this video. But now let's talk all things Virgo, shall we, and see what's coming towards you. So we've got recovery, perfect timing, as well as yes. If you have been thinking whether July is the perfect time for you to do a vacation or staycation, for you to give yourself the benefit of the doubt, to relax, to lean back, enjoy, to go to a spa or wellness retreat, this is the perfect time for you. This is a month of recovery. This is a month of finally giving yourself that deep breath that you have been waiting for, that you have been needing, because you've just been working overtime, my gorgeous Virgo, which is extremely unnecessary at the moment, because it's like you've put in so much work It's now time for you to take care of yourself. Self-care, having fun, and next up, we've also received romance. So your love life is taking up time and space during the month of July, but in the best possible way, because this is the perfect time for you to indulge in a little bit of fun and romance, because then you are not just constantly only focused on working and constantly only focused on the next big goal, but you can actually enjoy your life, and you can enjoy the part of your life that contains romantic relationships. And if you want a love reading specifically, so a reading that is only focused on love, know that I have a July love prediction on my channel, so feel free to go and check that out. It's also linked in the description box of this video. Next up, we have got Paul the Venetian, my gorgeous soul of Virgo. Paul the Venetian tells us here that you are sharing your gifts with grace. You're receiving waves of inspiration and love during the month of July. Your love life is definitely all the way turned up in a sense that you feel so loved and cherished, and love is coming your way. So a lover coming to you, renewed romantic love for existing relationships that you feel have perhaps gone a little stale. Within Kali Ma, I want you to know here, we've got some major spiritual changes that are unfolding for you during the month of July. And this tells us here that it is your chance to actually soar, to grow, to take a step forward on your spiritual journey. And the best thing that you can do for yourself during this time is to meditate, to journal, to face fears that you had, like, for example, going to a meditation retreat, investing in a yoga training. I want you to also know here within birth, during the month of July, you will receive the news of a birth. So this obviously doesn't have to mean a birth in direct correlation with you, but a friend, a family member who is going through a birth. And I do see here that this universal energy brings the opportunity of possibility. Ooh, and then we've also got the sun, which is a really positive sign for July. Open your heart to the enormous growth ahead is the message that your angels and spirit guides need to bring to you here with the sun, my gorgeous Virgo. Be open to the growth. Be open to the fact that there is a lot of possibility to birth something new into being, even in your career. And the star is another super positive symbol and sign of hope. What this represents is that hard times are over in July. Look forward to an abundance of happiness, enthusiasm, and positivity. My gorgeous Virgo baby, if you have been struggling, if you have been going through really hard and challenging times, that's over during the month of July. Things are finally looking up and things are changing for the absolute best. And we've got the fire next. Let go of emotional upheaval and embrace the renewal of the present. Have so much fun and allow for the fire that burns within you to actually be brought into real action. So if you've always wanted to do that YouTube channel, instead of just thinking about it in July, just upload the first video. Go live, for example. Post on your Instagram about your business. Be fearless, be bold. Have so much fun with it, because when you're having fun, that's an energy that spreads, that's an energy that other people can feel, and that will make you extremely successful. My beautiful Virgo baby, this is the reading that I received for you for the month of July. I trust that you found it insightful. Feel free to leave a sun emoji below in the comment section to let me and others know that you were here and you identify as a Virgo, because that's the only way that anyone would know. And wherever you are on our gorgeous planet, know that I'm sending you so much love, and I can't wait to connect with you during one of our upcoming readings. Hello, my stunning Libra baby, and welcome to the second, even more intricate portion of your July prediction, where we're going to delve into your zodiac signs horoscope. I hope that you enjoyed picking from the first part of the 3 groups that I introduced you to during the intro of this video. But now let's talk all things Libra, shall we, and figure out precisely what's coming towards you during the month of July. So we have got forgiveness as well as the call to action. I want you to know here that during the month of July, you will find this deep connection to your spiritual side, however that looks for you. And it is so valid for you to be spiritual, religious, or a mix of both. And what that will do is it will animate you to do this call to action. So taking charge, leading by example, walking your talk. So instead of, for example, just saying you're a compassionate person, you're showing up as one. You're volunteering. You are making sure that the way you're living is compassionate. You are there for your friends and family when they need you. And I see here that for July, you're also just on this kind of rampage of forgiving people that have hurt you, because you're realizing forgiveness doesn't mean what they've done is okay, but it means that you are freeing yourself of the baggage of carrying those thoughts along with you. Next, within the Dharma that's unfolding in July, remember that you are on a path. Take one step at a time to happiness, my beautiful Libra. You are the sign that always seeks balance. You don't like confrontation, you don't like arguments, nor are you into any sort of drama. And I see here that during the month of July, you're freeing up your energetic space, your relationships from drama. The people who are drama, you just forgive them and move on. You're not going to think about it any longer. You're not going to ponder on it. It's just forgive, move on, so you can continue living your best life. And I see here within the portal that the month of July is actually like a portal to an adventure. Are you ready for this? That's what your spirit guides are asking you. Your spirit guides want to know if you're ready for this change of scenery, moving to a new place, discovering a new city. Also, perhaps that trip to Europe or that trip to an Eastern country that you've never been to. I see here within the Voyager that the month of July brings travel. It's okay to forget and then remember all over again. It's okay for you to feel as though, oh my goodness, how am I going to get this all done? With work, with studies, financially, how am I going to plan everything? How am I going to get it all together? It's totally okay for you to sometimes feel overwhelmed, but then to remember who you are and what you're capable of. As I want you to know here within the Flower Child, this is a representation of you in July. I hope that over everyone else, you learn to make yourself proud. In this Flower Child energy, the momentum is coming to you in July of making yourself proud above everyone else. So maybe your family or your community has made you feel like the only acceptable path for you is to learn a certain type of career. It could be being a doctor, a lawyer, an engineer, someone who works in, for example, health. And you are being seen as this person who's very different, and at times that may have forced you into a role you didn't want to play. Like literally going to school to appease your parents or your society, your community, rather than doing what you really wanted to do all of these years. And I see here within Lovers that you are destined to be with a romantic partner that 100% supports the part of you that is authentic and that is doing what you were meant to do, not what you feel like you should do because of societal pressure, and someone who wants you to make yourself proud above everyone else. And I do also see here within the Lovers that there is this little love triangulation situation in July of two people being romantically interested in you, and you're being called to pick the path that is the most authentic and feels the most real. Next, we've got goals, and as you can see here, we've got the symbol of coins. Progress is positive and personal. Goals will be achieved. And the thing is, goals are not always linear. Sometimes things happen exponentially. So just because you put in a lot of work previously and you didn't get the results that you wanted, it doesn't mean that those results can't still unfold during the month of July and compound to this basically explosion of finally being able to see the results of your hard work. That's what I'm seeing here for Libra for the month of July, and the results being financial ones too, which is obviously going to ease every type of tension you had about traveling and moving and upgrading your home. Next up, we have got read. Because you're reading a lot, you're self-educating, you are always kind of increasing your level of awareness and intelligence. And I do see that you're reading a book in July that is going to make you more financially literate and intelligent overall, and you will be spending time with friends. Spirit is trying to say to you, don't say no to the get-togethers during the month of July, because they will be re-energizing. It's exactly what your soul needs. I know it's taking time away from other tasks, my gorgeous Libra, but sometimes just being with others, spending time with other people is what you need in order to re-energize yourself from the inside out, and then have this newfound confidence to go out into the world and to claim everything that you were always destined to have. So my beautiful Libra baby, leave a book emoji below in the comment section to let me and others know that you were here, that you received this reading, because we've got 3 book symbols, actually 4 within your prediction. We've got one right here. We've got another book here in Read. We've got a 3rd book within the Flower Child. And then we've got one more little book right here in the card that represents spending time with friends. So the emoji, the symbol of the book, and quite literally reading, is what you're destined to do during the month of July on so many occasions. So leave that emoji below to let me and others know you're a Libra who made it to the end of your reading. I trust that you found this prediction insightful, and wherever you are on our beautiful planet, I'm sending you so much love, and I can't wait to connect with you during one of our upcoming readings. Hello, my gorgeous Scorpio baby. How was part 1 of your reading? Which symbol did you end up choosing? Because now we're going to delve into all things Scorpio and figure out precisely what's coming towards you during the month of July. So I'm just shuffling your deck so we can get straight into your reading. We've got hydrate, look for fairies, as well as massage. So my beautiful Scorpio, July is meant to be a self-care month. If you're feeling thirsty right now, go hydrate. Your body is in a state of fight or flight if you're allowing it to go into dehydration. And while you're doing so, I also want you to give yourself a little massage on yourself, sometimes even just massaging your stomach as well as your thighs and your arms can help with lymphatic drainage. Also using gua sha for your face, love that. And furthermore, in looking for fairies, I want you to know that there's something very magical about the month of July that's coming towards you. Something unexpected, something that connects you to spirit guides as well as angels and fairies, and something that you're never going to forget. I see here with an intention that as a Scorpio, you've always got an intention with everything that you do. We also have master number 11 right here, which you will be seeing during the month of July. And as a Scorpio, people know that you're a no BS type of person. You're intense. When you want something, you go for it. You don't beat around the bush, nor are you afraid of failure in the way that other signs are. You are most likely to be extremely successful, and it shows. The month of July is you moving forward, pushing forward through all of your intentions, and being extremely successful. But what that also calls for, that I received next within your reading from my Wild Muse Oracle deck, is that you're being called to also be gentle with yourself, to be sweet, kind, caring towards you. Think of yourself as being like a younger sibling or a niece, a nephew. Baby you. Look at a baby picture of you. Envision a baby picture of yourself before your eyes right now as you're receiving your reading, and ask yourself, would you be this hard on baby version of you if they were right in front of you? Would you be this hard on yourself if actually who you're being hard on is a niece, a nephew, a younger sibling, or even your child? No, you would be more gentle. So sometimes it will feel like it's a sacrifice for you to take time for yourself, for you to be kind to yourself, for you to be gentle to yourself, because yeah, you could be productive, you could be doing more of this and that. But at the same time, do you really need to be productive 99% of your life? Is that really very important? And in the long term, are you really more productive if you're just constantly concerned with productivity and you never actually have downtime to recharge? The best ideas come to you in the shower, while you're asleep, while you're driving. If you never give yourself downtime to allow for your mind to ponder, how will you have the best, most life-changing ideas? I see here within Wish that for Scorpio during the month of July, your heart's desires is ready to come true. There's a wish you've had for a really long time, Scorpio, and during the month of July, it is coming true. It's coming to fruition. This manifestation is finally happening for you, and it's going to feel surreal. It's going to feel like it's too much, almost like, oh my God, how did I even deserve this? And I see here within the key, it's like you're opening a door, you're opening a portal to even more abundance and good fortune. The key represents new beginnings, directions, and adventures that await for you because you're ready to let go of the past. Now, what opens the portal to abundance and to your manifestations is when you are ready to let go of the past and you actually truly let go of that past. So that means deleting the number, deleting the text messages, making sure you're not holding on to people or situationships and relationships that don't serve you, that didn't respect you, because you know you can do better, and there's always better around the corner. So Scorpio, that is the key to unlocking your desires during the month of July. My gorgeous Scorpio baby, this is the reading that I received for you, and I trust that this reading was insightful. If it resonated, make sure that you leave a water drop emoji below in the comment section to let me and others know that you were here, that you received the second part of your reading, which was all about Scorpio, and that you claim it. And wherever you are on our gorgeous planet right now, know that I'm sending you so much love, and I can't wait to connect with you during one of our upcoming readings. Hello, my gorgeous Sagittarius baby. Welcome to the second, even more intricate and personal part of your July prediction. I hope that you enjoyed picking from part 1 during the intro where I introduced you to the 3 groups. But now let's talk all things Sagittarius for the month of July, shall we? So let's get into it. We've got helpful people, we've got forgiveness, as well as yes, my beautiful Sagittarius baby, there's a lot going on in the most positive way. For one, you've got helpful people who are here with you and for you during the month of July. And what your helpful people are going to be able to do for you, my gorgeous Sagittarius, is to help you forgive others and situations where you were wronged, where you know that what happened to you should really not have happened, whether it was in childhood or with a past lover or even your parent. And what this does is it creates this ripple effect in you of feeling confident, of feeling grateful, of knowing that yes, nobody other than you holds power over your destiny and how your life goes. And allowing for helpful people to actually give you support is also a further step in your journey to forgiving with ease and with quickness, to not feeling as though you always have to give to others first before you can ever expect or accept help in return. No, helpful people, friends are here in order to support you. That is why you have a legitimate friendship. It doesn't always have to be this feeling of you needing to prove or give first. Sometimes you can also receive first. Next up, we have got the Miriam. The Miriam is all about your sacred vision. Choose to forgive in order to heal. See the light in all. Remember that love has no boundaries, my gorgeous Sagittarian. You may sometimes feel as though choosing to forgive in order to heal is almost like letting someone off the hook, but it's not. It's giving yourself the gift of no longer carrying any type of emotional baggage with you, freeing and liberating yourself completely. You see the light in it all during the month of July. We've also got white lilies being your flowers during this upcoming month. And you're understanding love has no boundaries. So if you're single, meeting someone with whom you might have this long distance relationship and connection with, and also understanding if you've been in a long-term connection, that flame can always be reignited. Next up, we have got Cernunnos. Cernunnos represents your life force. It is all about expressing your driving passion, sensual powers that are being increased during the month of July. So literally feeling a little, how do I put this? A little hot and bothered at times, my gorgeous Sagittarian, and thinking that it's maybe not a bad idea to practice some intimacy, whether it be with yourself or with another person, as long as you're doing what pleases you and as long as it is safe. Why not, my beautiful Sagittarius? I also want you to know here within Life Force that you're having the best time professionally, which is making your entire life feel elevated because you are doing what you were meant to do. You are following your true purpose and your true path when it comes to your work and your career. July here, it's confirmed, and the next card we've received is really the best case scenario for you. We've also got master number 33. If you are a numbers person, if you love numerology, I want you to know here that during the month of July, the numerology of the number 3 will continuously show up. So you will be seeing 33 on house numbers, on license plates. You will be seeing it on social media, as well as you go to places like 33 being the number of rooms or people that are attending an event. And furthermore, I see that for the month of July, you're really knowing, understanding, and displaying your worth finally. As a Sagittarius, you are ruled by Jupiter, and of course you're very optimistic, but sometimes you may feel like your honesty and the fact that you can be a little chaotic, like that is something that's unattractive. Sometimes you may feel as though, oh, do people even get me? Do people even understand? Or do they think I'm just a restless, very exaggerated type of fire sign? But I see here that you're really understanding your worth during the month of July and actually how much you bring to every room, every connection, and even every work collaboration as well. Beauty sleep is really important, especially if your sleep pattern and sleep schedule has been messed up. And by messed up, I mean you not getting enough sleep in the last couple weeks, you not prioritizing the sleep, not being able to truly get rest that is actually healing, because sometimes we may sleep the advised hours, 7 to 9 hours, but if it's not actually restful, if it's not actually making you feel re-energized, then the quality of your sleep kind of means that the amount of sleep that you had isn't as important. So I see here quality sleep being the priority during the month of July. And what it does within the dragonfly is it gives you confidence during this time of great joy, renewal, and connection, not just to friends, family, people you're working with, but also to your spirit guides, connecting with your angels as well as your ancestors and past loved ones is happening with ease during the month of July. And then we've also got love. Love surrounds all of your connections. Move forward positively in all areas of your life. And I want you to know I've also got a love-specific reading for the month of July on my channel. Feel free to check that out if you would like to delve into a love reading for July. It's linked in the description box of this video too. And what this means is love is present for you in July. If you're looking for love, this is the month you'll find it. If you've already got love in your life, but you want it to be renewed, exciting, fun, and healed, that's what we've got for you during the month of July, my gorgeous Sagittarians. So this is a really positive, uplifting, best case scenario month that's coming towards you, which I can't wait for you to experience. Now, if you made it all the way to the end of your reading, leave a little teddy bear emoji below in the comment section to let me and others know that you're a Sagittarius, you're here, you received your reading, and that you enjoyed it. And of course, wherever you are on our gorgeous planet, know that I'm sending you so much love, and I can't wait to connect with you during one of our upcoming readings. Hello, my gorgeous Capricorn baby. Welcome to the second, even more intricate part of your July reading, which is based on your zodiac sign. I hope that you enjoyed picking from part 1, where I had 3 different groups prepared for you. But now let's add on to your prediction so we can figure out exactly what's coming towards you in July. So first we've got Lady Portia, and next we have Kuan Yin. We also have a lot of this purple vibe going on, purple and pinks. So I see a very gentle type of feminine energy. Lady Portia is symbolic of doing what you feel is right. An important lesson is unfolding for you. And I see here within Kuan Yin that this message is one of care and compassion. Choose to be loved, do what is right for everyone involved, and offer a helping hand. I see that for Capricorn, the month of July is a month of caring. It's a month of not settling. It's a month of giving to others freely without any type of feeling of scarcity scarcity whatsoever, because there's more love surrounding you than you were ever aware of before. Next, we've got Mary Magdalene, which just adds on to this divine feminine energy expression for July. So that's an expression of you receiving, Capricorn. You will be getting gifts, you will be getting attention, you will be getting people coming towards you to work with you. So this is a month of receiving and not feeling like the villain for it, but just enjoying this. Mary Magdalene is a message of your teacher, your inner teacher being awakened. You have something important to share. Follow the inner call and don't let anything stop you. As a Capricorn, you're a really hard worker. You're diligent. You are the type of sign that is very responsible and ambitious. And I want you to use all of this energy that makes you unique in order to teach and also monetize your teaching. Whether it be through starting your own YouTube channel, having an online course or platform that is yours, an app, or just teaching in a local space about something that you've learned, a skill that you have acquired over the years, so you can actually turn that not just into something that you're doing because you love it, but into your real profession, because living in your purpose is what you were always meant to do. I see here within vibration that for Capricorn, if you are currently working a job position that you are not 100% vibing with, the month of July will give you some options to leave. The month of July will give you new job opportunities and will also show you how you can live more in your purpose, ways and paths that you can take just to be more authentic with yourself. And I see here in awareness that it's becoming more and more clear to you that yes, you have learned some really important and divine messages so far when it comes to your career, when it comes to your work, but you're also becoming so aware of the fact that there is still so much for you to accomplish that's far bigger than what you ever thought, even growing up as a kid, or than what anyone ever believed you could do. And I see that that awareness is what's guiding you during the month of July. And we've also got control next. You are meant to have control when it comes to life and the relationships and the work that you're doing. Because you're the type of person who is trustworthy, that is why you are meant to have control. Other people are not meant to have control because they are not as trustworthy. They're not as trustworthy with finances. They're not as trustworthy with secrets, with things that others aren't supposed to know. So for you to always be put in this position of trust and power and people confiding in you, literally even strangers coming up to you and telling you their entire life story, I see here that there's a reason why this happens, and your energy, your vibration, it just doesn't lie, Capricorn. And we've also got a key. Something is unlocking for you during the month of July. The key represents new beginnings, directions, and adventures that wait for you because you're ready to let go of the past. So the key to unlocking your future is fully letting go of your past, fully letting go of past traumas, fully letting go of the fact that there are things in your past that you can't go back and change. That's fine. Doesn't make you a bad person, doesn't make you someone who isn't deserving of love. Actually, quite the opposite is true. You're learning to celebrate yourself so much more because you're way stronger than most people your age. You're way stronger than most people who have the same type of background that you have, who had the same starting point as you in life, but you've just made so much more out of what was given to you. And that's something that you're feeling really proud of, that's also being celebrated and valued during the month of July with you, my beautiful Capricorn. And people are appreciating you by showing you love through giving to you. So giving actual physical items to you. I see that you're going to receive a dream journal from someone, a journal, a book. And I want you to know here that receiving this is going to be the confirmation that you needed, that yes, July is really this month of growth and of ascension. Next up, we've also got ground yourself. When's the last time you meditated, my beautiful Capricorn? If it's been a while, then see this as an opportunity and as your sign to ground yourself, to meditate, to take time to be grounded and to meditate, and to not be afraid of the fact that certain feelings and emotions might come up that you haven't quite dealt with. But the key in order for you to thrive is to not be afraid to face anything that comes up, because you can do so with ease. You're stronger than you give yourself credit for. So my beautiful Capricorn baby, this is the second part of your prediction that I received for you, and I trust that it resonated. Feel free to let me know below in the comment section. Leave a key emoji below in the comment section to let me and others know that you're a Capricorn. That's the only way anyone would know. And wherever you are on our beautiful planet, I'm sending you so much love, and I can't wait to connect with you during one of our upcoming readings. Hello, my gorgeous Aquarius baby. Welcome to the second, even more intricate part of your July prediction, which is based on your zodiac sign. So let's get straight into it, shall we? We've got your 9th house, and then we've also got the sun. So one thing that I can see here within your 9th house, which is the house of broadening your horizons, I want you to know it's also ruled by Sagittarius. This is the house during the month of July that is going to give you this huge positive spiritual enlightenment. So July is going to be like an epiphany. It's going to be a spiritual enlightenment month for you. I see that here in connectivity to the sun. Your sun sign being within Aquarius shows your immortal spirit of being not only rebellious, but super intuitive and one of a kind. Your purpose and your destiny will become so clear to you during the month of July, and it's going to be like this spiritual enlightenment of, wow, this is what I was meant to do in life all along. This is what I was born to create. This is what I was born to do with my existence. So if you're currently feeling a little bit confused or all over the place, if you're currently feeling like you don't really know where to go, July is going to give you the clarity that you have been seeking. Next, we've got the 6th house and the dutiful area of your life. I want you to also know that this actually corresponds to Virgo when it comes to zodiac signs. And the 6th house shows that in July, as you can see, you're doing yoga, you're working outdoors, perhaps you're even planting, you're creating a little garden, a little vegetable garden, you're going on hikes, on walks, you are outdoors, you are spending time doing things that, for one, it feels really fun to do them, but it's also almost like a chore. You know how, for example, getting the 10,000 steps every single day. It is really fun to do it once you get into it, but it's also like a chore in a sense, because it does take a little bit of effort, but it all just feels so good because it's not so hard that it's unattainable, but it's also not so easy that you don't feel challenged. That's what I see you're doing a lot of in the 6th house, and it's really character building for you. Now, Mother Mary tells us that the month of July for you is going to be filled with peace with a motherly figure. Mother healing is possible at this time because you no longer have the need to be right. Even if your mom has done some things that are nasty, that are deplorable, that shouldn't have happened, even if you have a challenging relationship with a mom figure in your life, whether it's your biological mother or even a grandmother, a friend who you saw almost as like your mom friend, there's healing that's happening there in your life during the month of July because you just no longer have the need to prove anything or for them to understand where you're coming from. You just accept them as you are, and that's giving you so much more peace. As I see here in the white eagle spirit, you have far more important things to do during the month of July. As an Aquarius, you are someone who's very independent. You are very rebellious. You're very different. You're an original. You're also a humanitarian. And the humanitarian side of you is coming out during the month of July because you're really interested in how you can make life better for those who are less fortunate. So giving back is a huge thing for you. And first getting yourself out of fight or flight mode, and then focusing on philanthropic ventures is one thing that I can see here for you that July is making really clear. And you want to help heal, support, and help others where you can, in the capacity that you can, which says a lot about your character. Next, we've also got transformation and the message to reach out for the power and strength to make changes enrich your life and become the person you want to be. You are breaking bonds and patterns that no longer serve you, as you can see here in these chains that are being dissolved, and where we've got actually these birds as symbols of freedom. Birds always represent freedom, and I see a transformation from feeling chained to actually feeling free in July for you. Ooh, we've also got a birth. So quite literally speaking, a birth happening, which brings freedom, which brings a new life. And this is a universal energy that brings opportunity and possibility. Symbols of birth can also mean that you're birthing a new business idea into life, because there's a reason why people call their businesses their little babies, because it takes just as much effort and time usually to build a business as to take care of an actual child. And I just want you to know here that during the month of July, this is the type of energy you're leaning into. We've also got sound healing for you, going to a sound healing class, buying new sound healing devices, and just tools that you can use, listening to music that is healing, and paying close attention to lyrics and songs, and understanding that words mean something. Words are frequencies, and not just allowing any types of words into your sphere and into your energy. And we've also got aromatherapy. You're buying a new perfume and new essential oils during the month of July, which is going to be so fun to you, because certain scents just trigger you to relax. And you need that, especially if you're dealing with anxiety. If you have dealt with anxiety and you're not sure how to heal it, how to help solve it, perhaps you need some aromatherapy in the form of scents that can give you support, give you healing, and also make you feel safe and secure. If you've ever smelt a scent that you were just reminded of something in your past, both positive or negative, you know how powerful scents can be for us human beings, and how it can transport us to a completely different emotion and time. So using that to your advantage is what I see for Aquarius during the month of July. So if you've been thinking of investing in that scent and doing something that has to do with scents, yes, the month of July is the perfect time for you to do this. Now, my gorgeous Aquarius baby, this is the reading that I've received for you. I trust that you found it insightful, and if you did, make sure that you leave a bird emoji below in the comment section to let me and others know that you were here and you're an Aquarius who received their entire reading. Wherever you are on our gorgeous planet, know that I'm sending you so much love, and I can't wait to connect with you during one of our upcoming readings. Hello, my gorgeous Pisces baby. Welcome to the second, even more intricate part of your July prediction, which is based on your zodiac sign. I hope that you enjoyed picking from the 3 groups that I had prepared for you during the intro of this video. But now let's talk all things Pisces, shall we? So first up, we've got wait, and we've got ask for help from others, as well as choosing a new direction. So Pisces, don't make any impulsive decisions. Ask for help from others when necessary during the month of July. Choose a new direction. Choose a direction that serves you. Sometimes you might feel like you know exactly what to do, where to go. You want to impulsively move on to the next place, whether it's moving to a new city, getting that new job, making a decision to impulsively text that person. No, wait, give it time. Give yourself time to really figure out whether you're making this decision from a place of just being impulsive, or from a place of actually valuing yourself, your time, your future, and how hard that you worked to get to this point where you are today. Because it's really important for you to take into consideration how much work that you've put into yourself, and that not everybody deserves to have access to you. Choose the new direction of valuing yourself fully during the month of July. Next up, within Jwal Cool, we've got Dharma unfolding. Remember that you're on a path. Take one step at a time to happiness. Take one step at a time towards your goals. I want you to know here that moving forward, you might sometimes feel like you're behind, you're not as far as you should be. You still have so many things that you need to do, that you need to try to figure out, and you don't know how you're even going to make time for everything. one step at a time, my gorgeous Pisces. I know life can be overwhelming, and sometimes it feels like there's so many different paths that you can take, and there's so many different decisions to make. But sometimes the most important thing for you to do is to just remember one step at a time, one foot in front of the other. There's no point in stressing yourself out. I see here within Isis, we've got magic manifesting. Your dreams, visions, and goals are becoming a reality at this time during the month of July. So stay focused. Stay so focused in your desires. Stay so focused in the end goal rather than overthinking the here and the now and the things that you are currently trying to figure out. Remember, everything is figure outable. Also, especially if you're not afraid to ask for help from others. It doesn't make you a burden, it makes you human. And a lot of times people have come to you asking you for help, and it's not as though you have seen them in a negative light because of that. You simply wanted to help because they were someone that you cared about, and you are allowed to enjoy the same privilege. Next up, we've got the Holy Amethyst and Divine Alchemy. Move beyond current challenges. Focus on what you desire. Remember the big picture. Remember to wait if you're feeling overwhelmed. Don't let anyone rush you into anything. If you're looking to make a big purchase, like a new car, a new home, even enrolling in a school or a program, give it time, wait, and don't let anyone pressure you or talk you into something that you're not yet 100% sure of. So take your time with all larger decisions, my gorgeous Pisces, because focusing on what you desire, that is going to lead you to the sun, opening your heart to the enormous growth ahead. The sun is such a positive sign and symbol to show up within your reading, and it tells us that the month of July is going to be filled with warmth, it's going to be filled with accomplishment, and it's going to be filled with the right decisions leading you to the success that you deserve. Next up, we have got beware. Be careful who you trust at this time. This is also why you received the message to wait, because that sleazy car salesperson, the person who is not giving you all of the information that they actually should about what's going on in a situation you inquired about. All of these things will be revealed very quickly as long as you just don't make decisions on the spot and you are careful about who you trust. You've learned from the past, you've learned from past missteps and mistakes, and now you're not going to be so easily fooled. But of course, your guides and your angels want to protect you, and they're saying to you it's completely fine to always be a little sus about human beings, but know that spending time with animals, that is the one time you don't have to be sus, because animals are literally the purest souls. There's a reason why you love them and they love you so much. It's because energy doesn't lie, vibration doesn't lie, and you're on the same wavelength with animals, often more so than with humans. Let's see what else we're going to receive within your reading, my gorgeous Pisces. We've also got positive affirmations. If you have been falling off with your positive affirmations about yourself, such as I am brave, I'm beautiful, I'm worthy, I'm grateful, I'm healthy, I'm happy, I love myself. All of these are positive affirmations that your guides are trying to tell you to write down within your journal and to get back into, especially if you've fallen off of repeating positive affirmations about yourself. Not only do you deserve these positive affirmations, but you're supposed to have them in your life. You're supposed to enjoy them, and you're supposed to repeat them in order to remind you of your value, especially on those days where you feel as though the little reminder is just that extra push that you need in order to make the perfect choices for yourself. So my gorgeous Pisces baby, this is the reading that I received for you. I trust that this found you at just the right moment. Make sure that you leave a little dog emoji below in the comment section to let me and others know that you were here, you received your reading, and you're a Pisces, because that's the only way anyone would know this about you. And wherever you are on our beautiful planet, know that I'm sending you so much love, and I can't wait to connect with you during one of our upcoming readings.